Hi everyone! As some of you may know, Ermey, who played the voice of Sarge from Toy Story films, has died. I'm not going to do a full review of Toy Story because, one, it would be in addition to my two planned reviews, one that was suggested by my good friend Diana and my ever being the Earth Day special, and two, with any movie, especially one that made such an impact as Toy Story for animation, I wouldn't want to overpower the idea that this is done in tribute for a voice actor. So a character analysis for Sarge would be better. We first see him in Andy's room talking with Woody on whether he's seen Slinky Dog when they're organizing the staff meeting. He's clearly a go-to toy. From Toy Story 2 where he goes with Buzz to make an emergency roll call, or in Toy Story 3 for Operation Playtime and getting Andy's cell phone. He's a toy that you can really depend on. He and his troops are also very courageous. They're the only toys we see venturing outside Andy's room in the first movie, willingly. He's very honorable and courageous and loyal, shown with when one of his soldiers is stepped on, he refuses to go on without him, even after being urged to, saying, "A good soldier never leaves a man behind." These army men are resourceful. They use the jump rope to slide down from the top floor to the bottom floor of Andy's house. They use walkie-talkies to communicate, hide cleverly in the plants. They're also extremely honorable, especially Sarge himself. If he believes a toy has behaved dishonorably, he will not stand for it. This is no more apparent than when he calls out Woody for knocking Buzz out the window, which he thought was on purpose at the time, telling him he's a disgrace to his badge, among other things. In Toy Story 2, he doesn't get as much to do other than the roll call, and that's about it, really. For Toy Story 3, though, we see, and if we really think about it, we notice a lot more about him. We see him willing to leave Andy's room, and some might find this to be because of cowardice, but it really isn't. In fact, he probably felt he failed his man. As he said in the first movie, a good soldier never leaves a man behind, and there are about 72 army men in a bucket, and we only see 3 in the third movie. This means that a lot of them have been thrown out. One of the army men even says, when the trash bags come up, we army men are the first ones to go. He tells the other toys what an honor it was serving with them and that their mission with Andy is complete. It leads to a very emotional moment from these other toys deciding that, unlike Woody and the others, they don't really have a place there. They aren't as individual as Woody or Buzz or Ham, which really makes it hard for them, I'm sure. And the idea that you would be the first to go and still wanting to leave with honor and going against your typical thoughts by going AWOL, it was a lot to go through. Luckily, Sarge has his happy ending along with his men by arriving at Sunnyside, where we last see them assisting Ken as they normally would Woody by lowering the disco ball for the little party that the Sunnyside toys are having at the end of the third movie. So again, I find that the characters are very fascinating, especially Sarge himself, for courage, sense of adventure, loyalty, sense of honor, but also the idea of having all those called into question with the very fate of the other toy soldiers, that is. So, I hope you like this review. Well, analysis, that is. I know it's not the best one I've done so far, and yeah, hopefully I'll get better at this too. And if you liked this idea and this video, please tell me what you liked about it, what you didn't like maybe, and if there's anything else you want me to talk about for character analysis, or other characters you want me to do a particular video on, in addition to the typical movie reviews, let me know. And also maybe if you have any thoughts on the character of Sarge or his army man from Toy Story, please share them with me. I'd be happy to hear from all of you. New review on Friday from my good friend Dayetta of the most of the most financially successful anime movie of all time, Your Name. Looking forward to it. Until then, see you around.